You brought up quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to talk about Mitch. I saw starter Mitch out there.
I was not a fan.
Little too conservative.
I was not a fan.
I thought that one pass down the sideline to Austin was a dot.
It was just good coverage.
Yeah, it was good. I
Yeah.
thought it might have tipped off Austin's hand. I think he maybe could have gave a better effort for
I'll
it.
say this because I was in that end zone. I could see it. It was close. I just didn't think that. I've never seen Calvin make that type of play before. So
Right.
I don't have expectations for him to make that.
Sure.
If that was Pickens, if that was Deontay, I'm like, yeah, they coming down with that. I've just never seen Calvin do that. So that's why.
I just didn't think it was a bad throw by Mitch.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't a bad throw. I just don't know if Calvin's
In
capable
between
of
the two
making
defenders.
that. Yeah, Calvin, I don't know if he's capable of making that. It was just funny because in my mind, I'm like, that DB was smart. He got hands on Calvin early, and that was the difference. You get hands on Calvin right now on the outside, you got a way better chance of staying in phase with him, staying in coverage with him. You don't get hands on him, like the cat on the slant route, Kyer Elam, he gonna make it look crazy because he's so quick off the line. But that was the difference, though, on that play, man. Dude just got his hands on him. Yeah, I don't know if Calvin can make them type of catches, though. Hopefully he can. If he can, then that takes him to a whole nother stratosphere. Because I'm like, it's one thing to catch him when you're wide open. That's combat catch. That's like NFL tight window type catching right there.
Right.
That's different.
Yeah, it just felt a little too conservative for Mitch.
I didn't like
He got the touchdown. The stat line looks good, but that came off the JPJ pick, the short field.
No.
What?
I hated that touchdown.
Why?
It was like 10 plays down there, bro. We were trash in the red zone right there on that, man. We kept running the ball. We could not punch it in,
They kept
bro.
holding Darnell.
Man, I give you the first one. I did not like that second one, bro. I'm cool in the first one. I was not a fan of that second one. I'm like, bro, this big dude out here, and my DB is literally square. Like, take the jerseys off. I'm just talking just the technique, the football part of it. That first one, he definitely got. It was a hole. He was holding. I'm like, bro, Elam was square on him the whole time. It's just Darnold's a big body. But I'm like, bro, I did not think that was a PI. Me personally,
Hopefully
I did
we
not.
get more of that throughout the season.
I hope so as well. I was like, that's the one thing I do like with Darnell because of how big he is. He is.
It's like LeBron or Shaq.
Yes. He's gonna
Refs
get
are gonna give him the benefit
attention.
of the doubt.
Yeah, he's gonna get certain attention. But I was not. I'm like, yo, that wasn't that. But good by him. Like I said, I wish we could have been a little bit cleaner. I don't like the fact it literally took us all to 8 plays to finally. I'm like, God dang. But good throw. Good combat route by Connor. Physical at the break, but hey, the referees let y'all play. Man, do what you got to do to get open. And I did like that part. I thought Connor was balling. I thought Connor had a heck of a game, man. But that play I did like from Mitch. I thought at least that throw, I thought he finished it. And he had another, it was another nice throw that he had in the game as well. But other than that, I agree. Conservative.
Starter
the
Mitch.
offense didn't flow. It was like the flow, it was like real herky jerk. I'm just like,
Yeah, it reminded me of the first 3 weeks of last year, to be honest. Now, he's out there with like Gunner and Austin, the backup O-line too. So maybe that has a little bit to do with it.
To an extent, because I do feel like the second and
But
third
he was going up
played
against
better.
the second team Bills as well, right?
No. Early on, they kept their starting secondary in. So like it was like the first drive when Mitch had like, it was like they got like super backed up. That was the first group when Russo had the sack on the play action pass. Like that was still a good starting unit. They kept like the starting secondary in for about midway through the second quarter. You could say they was pissed. Yeah, they was pissed with him. Yeah.
Because Allen, I thought, even stayed out there
He
in
did.
the offense a series or two more than what they should
have. In the
have.
play when he hit the Gabe Davis deep, but then after that they called it back. So then he ran, did the scramble. Then they finally pulled him. But yeah, they was pissed because of how they were playing. They came out flat. So that's what he kept him in there. And then I feel like it was the first 2 series for Mitch. It looked like bad Mitch, like old Mitch. That was with that unit. The next time was, I guess that would have been after the pick, if I remember correctly. It was either before the pick or right after the pick. That was when they finally subbed the group out. And then I thought it picked up a little bit. Yeah.
Right.
What about Mason, though, man?
Well, I was going to say, we're done with the QB2 stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's Mitch.
Yeah.
It's still Mitch.
I'm about to say because Mason was about to hit him in the face with it. Right above your head on the screen, there's a logo. I don't know if you know that, man. It's a logo. Goes by the name of DraftKings Sportsbook. You know, just the top-rated sportsbooking app. You feel me? Safe, secure, dependable, reliable. Sound like I'm talking about you, low-key. I'm just talking about the app, though. You know how that is, man. It's the best of the best. I don't like the beer on the best of the best, Deke. All right? And that's what DraftKings Sportsbook is, ladies and gents. And, of course, today's show is brought to you by them. So salute DraftKings, man, for being back on board for us this season. And with that being the case, you know if we talking about them, baby, you know we got to have a promo code. So if this is your first time rocking with DraftKings, download the app. All right? Then after you download said app, it's going to be time to make that first wager, Deke. All right? So when you're about to make that first wager, because you want that opportunity to make a little money, you put that first.
Makes the games more exciting.
It does. It definitely does. So you put a little $5 down, right? Because you want to just tip. You want to put your toe in. A little minimum of $5, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the secret is this, though, Deke. When you put the promo code in with the $5 bet, the promo code is MOATS. You put that in with that $5 bet, you get $200 in free DraftKings deposit bonus money to use for future bets as well. I mean, it's a great concept.
You just got to put $5 in.
That's it. $5 and MOATS is the promo code.
I'm not the smartest guy out there, but that seems like a good deal.
It is pretty chill, bro. It is pretty chill. So it is, a win-win. That's how I look at it, man. That's definitely how I look at it. But Deke, I do know at times we can have a little bit too much fun, right? When you getting these opportunities to make a little bit of that moolah, baby, it get a little crazy. And sometimes you might get a little out of whack.
Yeah.
You might even have what they call a gambling problem. Deke, you could need crisis counseling and referral services.
Got to keep the priority straight.
100%. And if you live in New York, there is a specific number for you to call or even text. But for everybody else, the number you need to dial is 1-800-GAMBLER.